Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I am going to give you guys my truth and answer the question, do I want to be white? And the short answer is no. If you guys are new to the channel, hi, my name is Ken. I basically do beauty, lifestyle type videos. If you guys are interested in my content or like me, hit the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out any videos that I come out with. And yeah, let's elaborate on the I want to be white. I, for the longest time, have been told that I want to be white or I'm whitewashed. And, you know, sometimes they say it jokingly, and then there are times it's, you know, they really mean it. Like, they mean it in a bad way. And, you know, as I've gotten older, I have learned to ignore these kinds of comments because I don't feel like I need to validate their response. But anyway, backtracking, what do I really feel about it? Like, do I want to be white? No, I feel like a lot of people are very in the box type people. So if you don't belong to a certain category, if you're not in a box, they get frustrated and they want to tell you, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And I think that's what a lot of the people that have said the comments to me in person and online are. They're very, you need to fit into a certain mold, into a certain category. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to them and it just blows their mind. The reason why I'm doing this video is to, one, enlighten those people that it doesn't have to be that way. It's 2019. Like, for fuck's sake, seriously. It is 2019. Wake up. People can be in different boxes and it's fine. Anyway, you get the idea. You don't have to be in a specific box all the time. You can be in different boxes, and as long as you're a good person, who really cares? Honestly. And another reason why I'm doing this is because something happened to me the other day. This lady that I've known for quite some time, she's also Asian. She has a daughter, was born and raised here in Australia, and she wants to dye her hair. Like the daughter wants to dye her hair blonde, and the mum just said a comment like, oh, she just wants to be white. And that just really got me thinking, wow, is that really what you think? Like, you just want to be white? And that kind of made me reflect on why I alter my appearance. I mean, obviously, I've got blue hair at the moment, but normally I usually sport either a light brown or a blonde shade and wear coloured contact lenses like what I'm doing now. Everyone has their reasons why they do it, but me personally, I just wanted to experiment with my look until I found a look that I felt comfortable with, and it just so happens blonde hair seems to be the one that makes me feel at ease the most with my hair. And then coloured contact lenses, I just like wearing them. Like, it's like makeup. Sometimes I just like to wear it because it makes me look different and I feel like it makes me feel cool. That's pretty much it. It's not because I'm trying to hide my ethnicity or anything like that. I mean, like, seriously. And yes, I will acknowledge there are people out there that do genuinely want to look like another race, and you know, that's their decision, so butt out. Okay, so I've addressed the physical aspect of the whole you want to be white. Now let's address the whole cultural bit. Now I'd like to do a segment where I talk about why some people are very categorical, like they only want to live in their box, or if you don't stay in your box it freaks them out. I'd like to do that, but I'm not a psychologist and I'm not a social expert, so I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is share my experiences, and hopefully that will give you a little bit more insight and also let you guys know that are currently experiencing this, that you're not alone. It happens to a lot of people. So culturally, for example, me, my family are from the Philippines and they subscribe to a lot of Filipino values. I was born and raised in Hong Kong. I never really integrated into the Chinese or Cantonese society in Hong Kong. I kind of stuck to the Philippine society and also like the international scene because I went to an international school. And you know, I never really felt like I belonged in the Filipino society. Like, I spoke the language a bit and, you know, shared some of the values, but it never really felt comfortable for me. It never really felt like me. Now, this is going to take a little bit of a twist because of my sexual orientation. I am gay, obviously you guys can probably tell, but if not, thank you for not assuming. Yes, I am gay though. The Philippine culture for men is very masculine, so if you show any lack of masculinity or just being feminine in general, you're kind of just treated as a second-class citizen. That's how I truly felt. I was always made fun of and always seen as just being gay. And I think that's probably influenced my view of the world and why I have sort of turned my back away from the Philippine culture. And I know some of my Filipino followers are going to feel a little bit upset by me saying that, but that is the truth. I just don't want to be seen purely as my sexuality. Like, there's so many aspects to my personality. So anyway, that's what made me turn away from the Philippine culture and just Asian culture in general. And then when I moved to Australia, this is where I truly felt accepted for who I am. You know, I could suddenly be as camp as I wanted. You know, I could wear makeup, I could do this and that. I could just be me. And I felt great. I felt free and relaxed for once. I didn't have to hide in the closet. I didn't have to like butch up suddenly because, you know, there's another guy that I don't want to be, you know, made fun of, or, you know, stuff like that. Here it's, yes, I still get that every now and then, but, you know, for the most part, this environment has definitely made me feel comfortable with myself, that I can grow into the person I am today. So back to the third culture child, it's when you have your parents' culture to contend with and the culture that you're growing up with, and then it kind of creates this mini culture where there's a mixture of both, and sometimes there's a bit of a clash with both cultures. And that is so true. I have had that cultural battle between myself and my parents sometimes. Not so much with the Western world, just because I subscribe more to the Western values. So with the West, I'd never really have issues because I just operate like that. But with my parents, sometimes certain values just don't make sense to me. And then I let them know, and then obviously it creates this friction, and then there's, you know, arguments happen every now and then. I mean, my parents and I are good, but there are times, sometimes I feel like I wish they can see it from my perspective. I can see it from their perspective, but they don't see it from mine, which sometimes it just frustrates me. And it's also got to do with the fact that the Philippine culture is very much respect for your elders. I mean, I know respect for your elders in general is a thing, but it is a big thing in the Philippine culture, like to respect your elders. So, you know, sometimes I try and explain and my parents just don't get it, and they just, you know, think I'm just being disrespectful, and I really don't mean to. It's just sometimes I feel like I need to stand up for myself, and that's a quality in the Western world that is valued. Stand up for yourself. But in the Philippine culture, it's kind of like get in line. And I think a lot of Asian cultures are like that as well. I mean, not only Asian cultures, a lot of cultures around the world are very much like that too. That's also another reason why I wanted to share my piece on this, because I do know there are a lot of people out there that are third culture children as well that experience this issue, and it's sometimes it's very confusing because you're the buffer between the two cultures, and it's just really annoying sometimes, and it's tiring sometimes. And then when it comes from the other side, oh, you're so westernized, you're so white. Like, girl, no. I just happen to be in both cultures, and I just know how to maneuver in both cultures. I get the "you're so white" comment a lot from white people. They always usually say, "Oh, you're so westernized," or "you're so white." And honestly, I understand what they're saying, but I think the way they're saying it can come off wrong, can come off. It just, I don't know, it just rubs people the wrong way sometimes. For me, it doesn't, because I know what they mean, but for some people it does. I usually get that because I don't sound Asian. I don't have an Asian accent. If anything, I have a slightly British accent, or slightly Aussie at this point accent. And it just kind of like doesn't compute sometimes in their head. And I get that, but it's 2019. I think you need to kind of like awaken yourself a little bit. You know, there's people from different cultures that live in your country these days. But yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions on the I want to be white. Hopefully this messy, rambly video has made sense and has enlightened someone who just thinks people need to be in boxes and stay in their box, and also help people out there that have a very similar issue to me. Knowing that you're not alone, it does happen. Look, my only advice to people that are going through what I am going through, it's still going on, is to just be strong, be firm with the person you are. As long as you know who you are, you'll be fine. And if, let's say, one culture demands that you need to be this or that, I think there needs to be a good, healthy dialogue, healthy communication. That way you guys can really voice out, yes, this is what you guys did back in the homeland, but this is not what we're doing here. We don't live there anymore. Like, this is completely different. I know it's hard being the middle ground, trust me, I know. But you'll get there as long as you stand firm and just be respectful and communicate. I know for some people that probably it's not ever going to work, but just know that you're not alone. And if you'd like to talk, I'm here. Otherwise, if other people out there would like to help other people out, I mean, obviously check the comment box down below. You might be able to find someone who's going to help you out as well. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys would like to see more of me behind the scenes, head over to Instagram. I do a lot of Instagram stories pretty much every day, so you guys get to see what's happening with me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.